Good morning, it's Thursday the 24th of October 2024. Now have a bit of a walk around here. These are cosmos I planted in here to have some flowers and hopefully attract some bees into the greenhouse. The beans are taken over and gone crazy, but I don't see any beans, which is unfortunate. These normally what you see is these flowers fall off like here when they're finished, and then you'll see a little bean there, but I don't see any. Even that one there, I don't think it's a bean, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Perhaps they haven't been pollinated, or the light cover's not right, I don't know. Anyway, should be alright. This bloke wants to walk, but it's not happening yet. You wait. These cos romaine lettuce are ready to eat. Spring onions, we've been eating them. Good. Sweet basil. Let me pass on. And the cucumbers, there's about 27 cucumbers on here, and these are ready. So what you notice with these cucumbers, once the spines on the cucumber are not sharp, then they're ready to harvest, and they're ready. One thing I've done here, normally I just let cucumbers go mad, but I've been watching some videos where Rob from Rob's Hydros, he trains them up as a single stem, and I saw another video where like a tutorial on how to grow and take off all those lower stuff in it, so I'm doing that this time, and we'll see how they go. So what's happening here with these is they're in a pipe system. It's only 90 millimeter pipe, so I've got to watch out that the pipe doesn't overflow. So what I'll do is I'll check the tide, and it's pretty high there now, and if it gets too high, I'll just trim the roots on these plants. It should be okay. Anyway, they're looking good, and we've got plenty of cucumbers. We've eaten a lot of iceberg lettuces, so this one's still here. This one's kind of malformed, but it'll still taste good. And this little one is a little bit not so special, but it'll still taste good. Tomatoes, I've taken some clones, just some cuttings off the ones over the other side. I just place them in here, and they'll grow. And then I'll use these as new tomato plants. So that's that side. With the beans just going nuts, but no beans. Here, the Rock Valley cantaloupe have now really started to take off and grow up this mesh. They should be fine in the recirculating Dutch buckets. Silver beet, really like silver beet, or Swiss chard as some people call it. So we've been cutting off leaves and adding them to a lot of food. These are Thai chilies. There's 6 of them there, and they're really growing well now. I started them from seed, they're doing really well. This is zucchini, so this is the one I started from seed. Unfortunately I had a pretty bad germination rate, but okay, here you can see this is a male flower. It's a long slender stem, and then the flower, and this is the female flower, which is just open today, and you'll see the thickened base of it. That's going to become the zucchini. Now what needs to happen is this flower needs to be pollinated, and unfortunately this male flower is kind of closed up. I think it's done its dash, and so this one possibly won't get pollinated, so that's unfortunate. Anyway, I started a couple more, and we've got 2 more zucchinis there, so we've got 3 plants. That should be plenty for us, heaps. And tomatoes, this side's all tomatoes, so These are the gross lists. See how I pronounce it, I don't know how others do, but they're doing really well. You can see we've got lots of tomatoes on the first cluster, and I'm training them up the string with the lower and lean technique and twirling them around the string as they grow. Here's a couple more, these are capsicum, I think bell peppers in the USA. They're doing fine. I bought those as seedlings and put them in this week. And that's that. The fans come on once the temperature reaches 25.5 Celsius. These two fans come on and run until the temperature drops down below 25.5. These are radishes in the flood and drain system. They're doing fine. These are just some indoor plants I started. I held them in here over winter. They're doing fine. They've survived winter, and hopefully, they're starting to grow now, so that'll be fine. The tomato, so these are bigger tomatoes. They're all doing fine, and I'm training them along and keep lowering them and leaning them. There's plenty of fruit. There's lots of fruit down here. We've been picking them sort of every day. These are yellow ones. So we always get a little feed of tomatoes. Here's the fan system. So this is on, it's currently temperatures, it's early morning, currently temperature 17 C. And when it goes up to 25.5, this fan will kick on, these two fans. This is the timer for the flood and drain system, so it floods every 3 hours. It takes about 7 minutes. In terms of pH and EC in here, I run, so this system, that system and the one on the far side all run on the same reservoir, and I maintain the pH 5.5 to 6.2 and the EC between 1.8 and 2.2, and I change out the nutrient solution every 3 weeks. And on this system, the flood and drain system, pretty much the same. I will maintain the EC at 1.8 to 2.2 and the pH at 5.8 to 6.2, and change out the solution every 3 weeks. Have a great day.